Okay, so there is one thing you may not know about me. I love to keep up with the gossip and news from Hollywood. That's like my thing. In school, if any gossip, come to me. Well, Hollywood gossip. The other kind in school time doesn't particularly interest me in any way. So I always search up the books that I like to see if they're gonna become a movie. So of course, since I love The Fault in Our Stars, it's like my number one favorite book ever, I always search it up. Now let's talk about the casting. Yeah. Okay, so when I first read the book, I didn't have a particular Hazel in my mind, like an actress that could play her. I did have like an image that my mind created and everything, but not an actress. Then I searched up the book online and see that it is gonna be a movie and that they have indeed casted Hazel. Then I see that it's Shailene Woodley and I was like, oh yeah, she does look like I imagined. So that made me super happy. I was just like bouncing off the walls and super happy, and that's why I'm getting my friend to go see the movie with me. She loves Shailene Woodley. So thank you casting directors. And yesterday I was searching it up again to see maybe they casted Augustus or anything. And they did. At least they offered the role to somebody. And I see the name, Ansel Elgort. I think that's how you pronounce it. That name sounds familiar, doesn't it? I know, right? It does. I went, searched it up on IMDb, my favorite website ever, and I seen his credits. Divergent. Oh, that's cool. They're gonna be in two movies together. Then I see who he plays in Divergent. Caleb. So, in Divergent, he plays Shailen's brother. In The Fault in Our Stars, he plays her lover. What does that make it? Incest. And don't get me wrong, in books I'm perfectly fine with incest and all that stuff, because like I swear I shipped Jace and Clary throughout the whole time when we thought they were siblings. So that's not the problem. But but I know, to me he just doesn't look like Augustus in like any sort of way. I mean, he must be great if they cast him or anything. Like casting directors cast somebody for a reason, not just to make us kill them. But I don't really feel it. I mean, the fact that the movies are gonna be filmed so close together and probably released really close together, that just makes it more weird. Cause like me personally, I'm gonna definitely go see both the movies no matter who they cast in it. So it's gonna be really, really weird to see them first in Divergent as siblings, then see them as lovey-dovey star-crossed lovers in The Fault in Our Stars a few months later. To me, that's just gonna be super weird. Because like I'm still gonna have the Divergent image in my mind and I'm just like, ew, no. It's gonna be super weird. I mean, he must be a great actor. Like, we can't really judge him on that. He doesn't have any movies out yet that I know of. I know he's gonna be in that movie Carrie, that the Mortal Instrument bit in an MTV movie brawl. I remember that. But I don't think he has anything out, so we can't really judge his acting yet. But to me, that fact that in one movie they play brother and sister, and a few months later they're lovers, I'm not gonna be able to watch the movies the same way again. But then, we don't have a trailer for any of them yet, or anything. And hopefully he doesn't mess up Augustus. Like, Caleb, I don't really care. He's not my favorite character in any single way. And who betrays their family like that? Especially your sister. It's just like, come on, dude. She basically saved you a few times. So, with Caleb, I don't really care who plays him. I don't give anything. Whatever, whoever. But Augustus, he better be a damn well little actor. He better be good, because like Augustus is very deep and just is Augustus. He's like his own little adjective. He should be an adjective to describe a person, because like he thinks really deep for a person his age. Like most of the guys in my school, they're like basketball, yeah, and girls. Not Augustus. He thinks about life and death being so close, actually being dead than dying. So he, like I said, he better be a darn good, darn good actor. He better be. Otherwise, ugh, no, he better, because otherwise, I don't know what I'll do. Like, if they ruin The Fault in Our Stars, somebody's gonna pay. Like, that movie is just too important. And the book too. Like, a lot of movies that, no, scratch that, a lot of books that have been turned into movies, they suck. Have any of you seen Beautiful Creatures? I mean, if I saw the movie but not have read the book, yeah, the movie would have been okay, I guess. I would have been a lot confused, but it would have been okay. The storyline wouldn't have bothered me as much. But since I read the book and I liked it the least, the fact that they changed the story so much bothered me. Like, from the first 5 minutes of the movie, I was like, okay, this is gonna suck so bad, but I have to see because they paid for it, so might as well. But if they do that to The Fault in Our Stars, there's gonna be a lot of mad fans out there. So I wouldn't suggest doing that. Not in the least bit. And the news of this casting that bothers me so much came after something else really bad that I really need to talk about. I don't know how many of you out there watch CSI New York. Probably a lot of you. Or at least CSI. If you probably know, last year CSI Miami was cancelled, and now my favorite CSI New York is cancelled too. So, two bad news in one day, it's too much. Like, I should probably be off the internet for a while in case other bad news come along. So my grieving consists of watching reruns and my DVDs. Life, life and death. See, Fault in Our Stars teaches you about living your life and then basically dying. That's what happened to CSI New York. I'm gonna miss it. Oh. Well, we had 9 great years at least, and reruns will never stop. And my DVDs are never gonna break because nobody gets to touch them besides me. Don't get near my DVDs or you're dead. And don't get near my books. I barely let people near my books. Anyway, think about it, the casting and everything. You can comment whatever you think about it, what your feelings towards it, and everything. I'll read them, probably reply. And also suggest any books that you'd like me to review. Also, turn that little sign into green. See you next time.